Hi, this is Bud Batterson. We're in the Seward neighborhood of Minneapolis. And the Seward neighborhood was a blue-collar area built up in the late 1800s when the fairgrounds, which used to be on the site, moved away. Also, the city of Minneapolis started expanding south of Franklin Avenue. This is an area bounded by Franklin Avenue on the north, Mississippi River on the east, the Sioux Line Railroad on the west, and the railroad on the south as well. This has always been a very eclectic, strong neighborhood feeling, a lot of community support in the 70s and such, a lot of the counterculture were in the area. It's always been a great area of supporting inclusion and other people. One of the things they did is try to save old houses when they could. This site, that wasn't possible. So what they did is they built a really wonderful answer to affordable housing. The big question we have today is, how can we build homes that people can afford? We can't afford them. This is a great example of how to do it. This was 1984, and they built this collection of townhouses, 5 townhouses on a small city lot, each one individually designed, each one architecturally different and creative. And this allows for affordable, true house living in newer construction. This is something we should do much more of today. So let's answer the question, what did they do about that? Well, one was to take a parcel like this, really kind of a 2-house lot, and create a clustered townhouse complex. This was done in 1984, and there was a lot of redevelopment going on in Seward. And this one is one of 5 units put on very small, true townhouse lots, which helps you with financing. That really opens up the door for what kind of financing you can do. As you can see, this one's been nicely updated as well. We've got these beautiful red oak floors. These were architect designed. Each one of these 5 units is different and individual. We've got beautiful windows and a lot of articulation of the wall going around the windows, and you see they're floor to ceiling. These are all new Andersen windows, so in buying this property, you're getting extremely, incredibly good windows. We've also got nice, smooth ceilings throughout with new lighting. All of these homes have their own fireplace, and we've got corner windows here. This could be a dining room area for a table. And again, windows viewing out different directions. Lots of glass. It really opens up the space. The kitchen is a very cute little galley kitchen, but incredibly easy to use, very productive. It's a wonderful space. You see the lamination here along the front of the countertops. We've got these beautiful oak cabinets. They're paneled cabinets with a nice traditional look. It's a nice square kitchen. So when you're in there working, you can really, it's really easy to cook in. It's really easy to hang out in. People can stand here and talk with you as you're cooking. Other people can be on the other side of the bar area. A lot of good space here for daily living and such. And we've got appliances that are all stainless steel and newer. So let's go upstairs and take a look at the bedrooms. So this home has 2 bedrooms upstairs. We can see the wood floors continue up here. They're beautiful natural stain on them. Both bedrooms have wonderful windows. In this house, really the windows are one of the standout features. We've got 2 facing forward, and in this you can see part of the complex. The cluster of other unique articulated homes, a great courtyard down the middle to pull the neighborhood together. Natural woodwork here. Plenty of room for a bedroom suite here. The second bedroom, this is my favorite. It has this huge bank of 4 windows facing south, so you just get a ton of light in this room. This would be a great space to have your office, a desk here and such. We also have windows viewing into the complex and out east, the back. The architects who did this were really creative. They took smaller spaces and made them work and be big enough for a couple to live in, a small family to live in, things of that nature. Let's take a look at the bath. This bath has been updated. So we've got a wonderful new vanity and new flooring in here. It's a skylight. Again, the architect was really mindful. Let's bring that outdoor light into our space. So this is a true townhouse, as I said. It's a stacked unit, and it's got great views and great exposure. You're not connected to any other unit in a way that affects your view. They've made each room have nice views outside. So the last part of this townhouse, again, built like a real house, has a basement. Let's go down and take a look. The basement, one of the things they did nicely in this basement, really good tall ceilings here with the smooth ceilings as well. This is a very large gathering room. It would be a great place if your partner's a gamer, they can go downstairs and game here all by themselves. If you like to hang out and have movies, this is a perfect place for it. Plenty of room for hangout space. It could also be done as an office, especially if there's a couple of you working at home and you want a big space for that. There is an egress window, so you could create this as a legal bedroom as well if you wanted a third bedroom. It has, for a closet, a nice cedar closet, great for storage, the off-season items and such. And there is a bath down here. So if we're using it, if you're hanging out down here or working down here, the necessary room is available. And this is a nice little half bath. We've got these curtains. Let's see what's behind them. This one opens to the laundry room. And it's a nice big room with stacked washer and dryer. It's got the laundry tub. Plenty of room for extra storage here, which is very nice. This gives us a place where we can look at the basement construction. This was built in '84, concrete block construction, very common there. These walls are nice and square and true and plumb, as we would expect from a property of this vintage. The other thing they did in terms of structure, they did these small trusses for the joists and the support structure. The nice thing about trusses is that you can run all the pipes and electric cables and such up in those trusses, so you get that smooth ceiling like we saw out in the family room here. These trusses are about 22 inches on center, about normal, and they span, they're really like a suspension bridge is really what they are. If they go a long span, the floors can get a little spongy. This is not a long span, and there is a center support wall here holding up those trusses. So there isn't that. Also, they're a very small truss top to bottom, where if you get into bigger houses, those can get to be 18, 20 inches. And then you might get some springing, especially if you're going across a large great room or something of that nature. Also here, when we look at mechanicals, got the electric box, 100 amp electric, square D box. Not much changed in terms of electric since that time in terms of the box. So very good there. There is a radon system here. We haven't talked about that much in many homes, but radon system is a pipe. It has a small fan underneath the slab of the basement that sucks the air up through and keeps the radon from seeping into the basement. We also have another curtain to open up, and that will give us exposure to the furnace. We've got a high efficiency 4-star furnace, it's a Rudd furnace, and we have a hot water heater here. So all of the mechanicals are in this place, just like they would be in a normal house. All of these 5 townhouses have wonderful access to private outdoor space. This one goes right out to a patio. Cement patio and a nice little backyard feature. Some gardening and such. Here today with the listing agent, Kristen Burns with Edina Realty. And Kristen, can you tell me something about the architecture or how this development came to be?
Sure. In the 70s and 80s, the Seward community was very much a proponent of simple and small living. They wanted affordable housing for this community. And so in the early 80s, there was a design competition to fill this vacant space with some type of affordable communal housing. And so they solicited designs from architects, and this was the design that won.
They chose a really good design because this community really works. What is it that your sellers like most about this property?
I think the small sense of community with the courtyard and just having your neighbors very close by, and just all of the sun and the windows that you have in this space. It's just beautiful.
Very good. Thank you so much for inviting us today.
You're welcome.
The workers' houses that were here, these duplexes, the first 2 that you see on this block, both redone, restored, and saved. The next one was a large family, a single family house, and that's been redone as well and saved. And the next one, a nice single family house with a flag, also redone. Now one couldn't be saved, so a newer house was built in the 80s or so on that vacant lot. And you can see the older home probably from about the turn of the century, the turn from the 20th century, excuse me. That's all been redone and restored to its original glory. part of what makes Seward so diverse and so energized is its proximity to colleges. It's immediate across the freeway from Augsburg College. It's also adjacent to the wonderful University of Minnesota, placing thousands and thousands of students near this neighborhood, which has always kept it vibrant and useful. Thanks for watching, and remember, in real estate, this bud for you.